Pakistan is a rogue state. It has a history of oppressing people, the blatant human rights violations and refusing their fundamental human rights in Balochistan, in Sindh, in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, in other areas, as well as in Gilgit-Baltistan and Pakistan-occupied part of Jammu and Kashmir. That Lashkar-e-Taiba brought Hamas terrorist group into Rawalakot, and they displayed automatic weapons. They established a rally in the city, and they showed everything that we will wage another proxy war in Indian part of Jammu and Kashmir and also wider region of India. Pakistan is trying to use force in order to silence the people, but people are not ready to be silenced. People are deprived of health, education, development, and job opportunities and everything else. Pakistan is a rogue state. It has a history of oppressing people. Pakistan did not allow its own people, its federating units. For instance, the blatant human rights violations and refusing their fundamental human rights in Balochistan, in Sindh, in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, in other areas, as well as in Gilgit-Baltistan and Pakistan-occupied part of Jammu and Kashmir, where violent protests are going on and where Pakistan try to mitigate and thwart these peaceful protests through the tool of violence. And now the people have realized that they are not ready to live with Pakistan. And the major aspiration and vision will of the people in all these regions are to reunite with the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. So because of this notion, Pakistan is trying to use force in order to silence the people, but people are not ready to be silenced. And now you can see the internet and mobile phones have been blocked, and there is no connection between the international diaspora community with their families. So they disconnect everything and put the entire population behind the Iron Curtain and trying to meet with the fist of force. But at this moment, at this time, I would say that in 1955, when there was a popular rebellion against Pakistani military at that time, then we had no internet, we had no mobile phones, but many of the Pakistani military companies were arrested by the local people in Rawalakot, Punch. So today we are at the same situation. The history is repeating itself. And we have another generation now which is more educated, more learned, more peaceful, and they are using the tool of peace in order to gain, in order to rejuvenate their struggle and their rights from Pakistan.
What are the major sufferings of the people in PoJK that instigated them to come on streets in so large numbers? And what are the main sufferings?
It is rampant corruption, liking and disliking, nepotism, and the fashion they have imposed on us, the constitutional restraints, I mean, and they have actually ignited the local population. When you are not ready to provide essential commodities, and according to Pakistani newspapers, PoJK is the one of the major market for the fake and fabricated food items and everything else which is produced in Pakistan. So people are deprived of health, education, development, and job opportunities and everything else. And those 53 members of the parliament, so-called parliament, which are actually under the control of Ministry of Kashmir Affairs and Kashmir Council and the Prime Minister Office, are enjoying their families. Their sons and daughters are studying in US, in Europe, in Britain, and they are holding businesses outside of the region, and the common people are suffering, and even they do not have a quality flour and oil, edible oil. It is also made from the dead animals. And the medicines, it is known that you have quality number 1 to 10. Life-saving drugs are not available even for the common people. So this is the most unfortunate situation that ignited. And the other thing is Pakistan want to dismember the de facto status of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. They want to merge these regions into nearby Pakistani areas like Abbottabad, like Gujarat, like Mari, like Kohta, etc. So because of that sensitivity, the youth has stand up that we want united Jammu and Kashmir. We would not allow you to merge or to destroy or to diminish our local identity into Pakistan. Pakistan is a sinking Titanic and we are not ready to ride on it.
Another major concern in PoJK is the terror camps that are operating in that region. And that is the only concern that India has been raising, the recent attacks from India, on the terror camps.
Yes.
It obviously, has exposed everything. So, do you believe that the people of PoJK are also suffering because of the terror camps and the other terrorists coming to the region?
Of course, we have seen on 5th of February this year that Lashkar-e-Taiba brought Hamas terrorist group into Rawalakot, and they displayed automatic weapons. They established a rally in the city, and they showed everything that we will wage another proxy war in Indian part of Jammu and Kashmir and also wider region of India. So the people are pushed towards proxy militancy, and that is one of the major reason as well, that we are not ready to become the scapegoat of Pakistan proxy militancy and proxy wars in the region.